Masters Vessel Classical Academy, Primary Section. On the roll.
Hello once again. My name remains Favour Madu. I am to teach Civic Education for Primary 1. Civic Education for Primary 1. The topic for today on Civic Education says, ways of showing respect to people. Places, and also things. The objective of this lesson, by the end of this lesson, the people should be able to 1. Mention 2 things we should respect. Mention 2 things we should respect. State 1 way we can show respect to our national anthem. The objectives again, by the end of this lesson, the pupil should be able to, number 1, mention 2 things we should respect. Number 2, state 1 way we can show respect to our national anthem. Then my question is, are there people, places, and things we should respect? Are there people, places, and things we should show respect to? Yes, there are. There are people, there are places, and there are things we should show respect to. There are many ways children can show respect to people. The number 1 way is we can show respect to people. Number 1 says we can show respect to people by greeting them as we meet them. Greeting shows the mark of respect. We can show respect to people by greeting them as we meet them When you meet them, either on the way, in the church, in the school, in the market square, it shows a good character. It shows a good respect. That child will be recommended. That child will be respectful when you respect people by greeting them. Number 2, we can show respect to our elders. How do you show respect to our elders? By running an errand for them and assisting them to do something they cannot do alone. When you see an elderly woman carrying a load that is too much on her, or that is so heavy, what can you do? You just render a help by assisting her. If she carries the one in her hand, help her and carry it. These are the ways we show respect to people. We can show respect to our elders by running an errand. Nkechi, please get me a book. You can assist that person. You can assist that person by going there and bring that book. To do something they cannot do. In those days when we are in the village, when we are still small, you can go to an elderly man or woman, a family man, without telling them. From your home, you take a pail of or rubber to go and fetch water in the stream. Go to that person's house and give it to him or her. The person will be so glad. If it's firewood, if you're not in the village, there are things in the town you should do. When you see them, you can visit them. You wash their clothes. If you cannot do, you can arrange their house and sweep it or mop it. These are the ways. Because that person is an elderly person, you can assist in doing that. These are the ways we can show respect to people. Then we can also show respect to places. How can we show respect to places? We can show respect to our environment. How? By helping to keep our surroundings clean. How do you keep your surroundings clean? Number A part of it says sweeping. Nowadays, some of our children cannot sweep. Please, it's not good. If you don't know how to sweep, learn it, because practice makes perfect. B, cutting grasses. That's why at times at the end of every month, the last Saturday of every month, we have environmental cleaning. Clean up, we call it clean up. So around us, some of us that lives upstairs, you can come down and clean your environment. Number C, removing cobwebs and dusting. Removing cobwebs. You use long broom to remove cobwebs and dusting the place that is what? Dirty. Then these are the ways we show respect to the places. Then remember we said another one is the church or things. The church and the mosques. The church and the mosques are holy places. But these days it's quite unfortunate. But our God is not happy with us when we go to the church. Or even the mosques where the Muslim worship. The church where the Christians worship. They are holy places. We should keep quiet. Please, when we go to church or mosque, these are the holy places. We should keep quiet when we are in this place of worship. No noise. A place of church is not a place for running. It's not a place for playing football, because you cannot go to government house and play. You can come to church and play. It's wrong. It's bad. It's not good. Number 3, we should not drop pieces of paper or dirty things around our surroundings. These are the places we should show respect. Another way to show respect to places are, number 1, we show respect to our national anthem. How? By standing at attention whenever we are singing it. Coming to school, you are at the school gate. What you have to do is to stop there. Don't make a move. Stand at attention and follow them and sing the national anthem. This is another way to show respect to places. Number 2 says we should show respect to our country, Nigeria. We show respect to our country, Nigeria. How do we show respect to our country, Nigeria? By saying good things about this great nation. Nigeria is a great nation. So what we have to do to say good things that is so pleasant to this our great nation, Nigeria. Another way, number 3 ways to show respect to the places. We also show respect by obeying the traffic rules and other laws of the country. Traffic rules. How many of us obey the traffic rules? In the school we say traffic light, traffic light. When you see a traffic light, there is something you must do. You must do something whenever you see a traffic light. If it is in a developed country, when you disobey the traffic rule, nobody will just, when you reach their house, they will come and catch you because you have disobeyed the rules of the traffic. When you see a traffic light, there is something you must do. Red means what? Stop. You have to stop. When you see the color red, stop. Because it shows a good person. It shows respect, obedience. We should show respect by obeying the traffic rules and other laws of the country. Not only the traffic rules. Some of us that tricycles, they can't even obey simple rules. Anyway, they see, they just put their tires there. It's not good. It's not good. Because when you disobey, you may likely die premature. It's not good. Because when the traffic light shows red, stop, because other vehicles are coming. When it is your own time, it shows another color for you to go. We should respect time by being punctual. In all we do, we should be punctual, especially the school pupils. This means we must be on time to wherever we are going or whatever we are doing. Be punctual. In all you do, endeavor to do them on time, because a stitch in time says 9. Example, people must go to school before 7:30 a.m. I didn't say p.m. I didn't say 9 o'clock. Please, our parents at home, hope people are hearing us. Make sure your children come to school before 7:30 a.m. in order to follow in other work activities in the school. Pray. That's the first time we should do. Not staying at home when it is 9 o'clock you start coming to school. Please, it's an error. It's not good. You should come to school on time. Be punctual. Remember I said ways of showing respect to people. Not only people, places, not only places, and also things. These are the ways we should show respect to. Then I said, are there people, places, and things we should show respect to? The answer is yes. There are. There are many ways children can show respect to people, places, and things. Number one, I say by greeting. We should show respect to people by greeting them as we meet them on the way. You greet them, even if you have seen that person for the first time. Greet him or her again. It shows the mark of respect. Number two, assistance. Assisting our elders. Running an errand. Not only the elders, even the teachers. When you see a teacher carrying heavy loads, books, you should help so that you will learn very well. Help them. When you help to sweep your classroom, you are also showing respect. When you help in arranging the classes, the chairs, in the appropriate way it should be. These are the things we should show respect to people. These are the one of them. Then we can also show respect to places, our environment. How? By helping to keep our surroundings clean. We have said it before, such as sweeping, cutting grasses, removing cobwebs, and so on. Then I said the church and mosque are holy places. It's quite unfortunate these days. Some people will go to church. If somebody charges his or her phone, you go there and collect it. God is watching you. It's not good. Please avoid that, because it's a holy place. You can say all sorts of things. When you go to church, you eat your biscuit wrappers and use it to litter the churches. It's not good. Please avoid those things. We should keep quiet when we are in these places of worship. Number three, we should not drop pieces of paper or dirty things in our environment. Another way to show respect to places. I've said it before. We should show respect to our national anthem by standing at attention. If you have seen an army people, when they are reciting the national anthem, they will not move anywhere. Even if their father is calling them, they will stand at attention. They cannot move. Whenever we are singing, we should show our country respect. We should respect our country, Nigeria, by saying good things. Please make sure you say good things about our country, Nigeria. Our country is still good. God is still in control of our country, Nigeria. Number three, we also show respect by obeying the traffic rules and other laws of the country. Some people, when they are learning this, the learners, the school driving or driving schools, those who want to learn how to drive, Please, there are rules and regulations that person will teach you. Observe them very well. When you observe them, you will not have an accident. When they ask you to stop, please obey them. Even when somebody is there, whether the traffic warden is there, whether the traffic warden is not there, obey the traffic rule. It's for our own good. It's for our own good, please. Number 4, we should show respect for time by being punctual. Please, in all we do, let us be punctual. Let us have time conscious. Not when you are coming to school by 8 o'clock, you still be on bed to 9 o'clock. When you must have come to school, first or second lesson have gone. Please, it's not good like that. This means we should be on time to whenever we are going or whatever we are doing. People must go to school before 7:30 in order to follow them and do other activities before the lesson begins. Homework. Number 1 says, mention one way we can show respect to our national anthem. Are there ways we can show respect to our national anthem? Yes. Mention just only one. Number 2, when we help in carrying our teachers' books, are we showing respect? When we help in carrying our teacher's book, we are showing what? Dash. Complete it. Number 3, one of the ways we can show respect to places of worship is by being dash. Are there ways to show respect to the places of worship? Yes, there are ways. So one of the ways is by dash. Write it. Number 4, one of the ways we can show respect to our environment is by dash. Are there ways to show respect in our environment? One of the ways we can show respect to our environment is by dash. See you next time. Have a nice, wonderful night rest. And God bless you. Stay safe. Until we see you next time. Bye.